welcome to the first Q&A I've ever done here on this channel, and maybe the only one, I don't know, I guess we'll see. I've decided to stop being nonchalant and letting you guys just live with the mystery. So, first question! What happened to the snail on your horn after the 4th Avatar redraw? Oh boy. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, on the previous 2 PNGs, I had a little snail named Ollie, and he kind of just sat there, I don't know. When I was redesigning my new peanut, I completely forgot about him and then said, oh, I'll put him back eventually. And I haven't, and it's been like 4 months. What's your favorite horror game of all time? And what's your favorite horror game from 2024? Oh my god, these questions are hard to answer. One of my favorite horror games of all time is Love Sam, which I actually made a video about breaking down the story. A couple of other favorites of mine are Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, Parasocial, Phasmophobia, and probably Franbo too. For favorite horror game of 2024, I'm sorry mouthwashing, but I enjoyed Fierce to Fathom Woodbury Getaway so much. I honestly wasn't all about it at first until I got this comment explaining how it shows multiple instances where the main character is constantly put into uncomfortable and potentially dangerous situations with men throughout the entire thing, and I didn't even notice until the comment. Crazy shit, that game is peak. Okay, that was a lot of blabbering about games. I'm so sorry. How did you figure out you're non-binary and lesbian? This is like a little bit embarrassing for the lesbian part, but in like 6th grade, one of my friends asked if I was bisexual, and I was like, what the hell is that? Because keep in mind, that was like 2018, 2019, and I was like, what the hell is that? Because I think I just fully did not acknowledge romantic attraction for anyone until it was made aware for me. So I told the friend, like, I guess, maybe. But then in 8th grade, I was like, men ain't shit. Sorry. Anyways, for the non-binary part, I guess I always kind of knew something was up ever since maybe like 2nd grade, but I refused any acknowledgement of it up until 2023 because I had some built-up repression. I was fine with other people being non-binary and trans and stuff, but I was convinced that that couldn't be me and that I wasn't allowed. But look at me now! Do you have a favorite video that you've made? Out of enjoyment to edit and just genuinely enjoying the content, my birthday video from when I turned 17 has to be my favorite video. I love editing things with multiple perspectives and proximity check. I love Phasmophobia. I love my friends.
William, I'm a for you. I'm your little Twinkie. I'm your
That's another reason why every day I mourn the peak of Lethal Company, because I never made a video for it, and I would have had so much fun making one. Oh, what's that? You love your friends? Huh? Huh? You love your friends? How did you meet your YouTuber friends? How did you meet your friends? You know, like Smokey, how did you Snowy, get to know your friends? You, Smokey B, and Snowy Raven. How did you meet Smokey B? How did you meet Smokey B and Snowy Raven? Guys, how could we forget my goat in all of this? Okay, this is going to be a long one, so I'm going in order from who I met first, starting with Smokey! I met Smokey in early 2022 on TikTok. I kind of stalked her a little bit without following, but then she followed me, so I reciprocated, and then whipped out the only way I knew how to communicate with others at the time. Dude, you're infecting my For You page. Dude. You too! Yay, friendship! I don't have any screenshots of this because TikTok refuses to go that far back, but in May, I got my grimy little hands on her Discord. Homie, broham, dog, bro. Mayhaps, would you be interested in joining an SMP that I'm in? Hey yo, it's like 12 AM. I have to be up in 6 hours. Can I trust myself to make this decision right now? I'm gonna say sure, why not? This is a win! The only requirements are that you have to be 15 or older. Also, it is a lore server, but you aren't required to do anything crazy. We might just need you to be in the background during the stream or something. Crap, this is awkward. Oh shit. Yeah, so, at the time I was 14 and hadn't told anybody that I was that age yet. Okay, there was a reason I kept it private. First of all, I was 14 and a PNG tuber on TikTok in my first year of high school. A lot of people thought that I was 17 when I sounded like this. And I have already had someone on Discord. I mean, not on Discord, on Instagram DM me, being like, hey, would you mind if I could moderate for you? And I was like, oh my god, I should really figure that out. And now people probably think I'm a 12-year-old who just learned their first curse words. I'm fucked. Oh my fucking god, that's what I fucking thought. Ow, fuck. but that's okay. Anyways, like a month or two later, I was invited to another SMP that Smokey was also in, and they didn't ask for my age. Scar!
Do you want the wooden axe?
Actually, yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I have a stone pickaxe.
Twinning.
Oh my god, this
Pickaxe
house
bros.
is so nice. Why are there minions everywhere?
Banana.
Piss cottage! Possibly a little concerning, but a win nonetheless. Over time, we kept talking like a little bit, and then I started making videos, and had Smokey in my second video I ever uploaded. And then did probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. But I'm so glad I did it. Can I have your address? What the fuck?
I'm gonna mail you a cake.
So in May of 2023, I asked Smokey for her address and made a video where I mailed her a cake. That really wasn't the part that made us closer, but when I was editing the video, I would beg Smokey every single day to get into a call and edit with me. Every day after school, I'd call Smokey and we would both work on our respective videos, Smokey on her planting 100k pumpkins and me on my cake. Since then, we've been pretty close, I'd like to say. I don't know. Wow, that was long. Okay, I think this video is going to take me much longer than I thought. The way I met Snowy was through a TikTok that she made, basically courting me like a bird.
So, be peanut butter. Hi. So basically, I said on Twitter that I really wanted to befriend you, but I am too scared to start an interaction because I'd probably be so excited that I would forget how to speak English. And that's true. I would probably freak out and start rambling in Portuguese, but maybe that's not a problem, that's the solution. Anyways, one of my friends thinks that I should do it, so hi, I am starting an interaction.
And at this point, I had gotten a few of these before, and I said, you know what? Hell yeah. Eventually, we did a couple streams together, and I was like, you know what would be cool? If we all did a collab! And so a group chat was made called Hypothetically a Collab, and it has been that for about 2 years now. Meeting Milkway was interesting. I met Milk when they were 17 on an SMP called Pedoland in December of 2022. Milk! Sorry. That wasn't, but don't tell him. Oh, no, come back! And that's not really how you spell it, is it? Oh, no. They weren't crazy active, but I remember thinking like, wow, this person is really freaking cool. Like, cool when you're like scared of cool people though. Like, I was scared. It was like small fish looking up to big fish, sophomore looking up to senior type shit. But then after the SMP became really inactive, we didn't talk for a couple months. Until Gen Lost came out. I was talking with Smokey and we were like, you know who we haven't talked to in a while? Milkway! We should ask them if they want to watch Gen Lost with us. And then we asked and they were like, hell yeah, so our group chat is called Gen Lost, and the picture of the profile for it is of Charlie Slimesicle, and we haven't changed it, and also we never watched the final episode. Okay, hopefully that was enough time for all the comments that have wanted it. That was a fucking majority of the video, I don't care. Opinion on the game Night in the Woods. I love Night in the Woods. Sorry, I need to calm down. I actually streamed it a while ago and I still have the VOD saved to a random channel. So if you want to watch them, I'll put it in the description. Who drew your emotes? Oh, my Pookie Eden drew my emotes. I commissioned them and I love them so much. Their TikTok is linked in my channel description, and anytime I use them in a video, it's linked there too. Who inspired you to get into YouTube? When I was younger, I used to watch a ton of YouTubers consistently, but one of my favorites out of all of those people was probably Cub Scouts. I didn't really understand a lot of the humor he had when I was like 7 or 8 watching his videos, but I like his content a lot, and about a year ago, I got back into watching him, and he's still so funny, and I want to be as funny as that guy one day. What is your favorite genre of games? Like horror or storytelling, etc.? I'm a big fan of horror games with like plot twists or just any interesting story in the first place. If it's a game that has no story at all, like it's just free-for-all, the fuck off, I cannot stay interested in that game. I'm being so honest right now. What do you most enjoy about your job? Love your vids, keep up the amazing work, and thank you! Honestly, at the moment, YouTube is more of a hobby. I really enjoy making videos, and learning how to edit over time has just been wonderful. Plus, my community isn't as shit as it could be. Despite the once-in-a-while awful person, you guys are pretty great. Do you want to persevere in your YouTube career, or do you want to do something else in the future? If so, what? YouTube? I don't know. It's kind of hard because I'm not sure if I'll ever make enough money on YouTube to support myself in the future, so I plan on going to culinary school for some kind of degree in pastry arts to be a baker. I'm a little upset that I might not be able to follow my ambitions of making content, especially because I spent so long learning how to edit and growing, but I don't make the algorithm. If content really doesn't pick up before I graduate high school this year and I get accepted into culinary school, then I know for a fact my content output is going to slow down tremendously. Outside of the world of YouTube, any advice to improve in drawing? If you want the truth, I started doing commissions for a couple months last year, and my art improved so much from that because I was having constant practice and also a lot of money given to me by my goat below chips, who's crazy. Drawing characters from your friends and others OCs and whatnot can really help work with something you're more unfamiliar with. If it's something with anatomy, like what I had a lot of problems with, studying pose references on Pinterest is like surprisingly helpful for working on proportions. I mean, this is something I drew with a pose reference, and then this is something I've done more recently without a reference. What? We never see your PNG tubers' legs. Are they normal length or as tall as the Eiffel Tower? Do you want the truth? PNG tubers don't usually have legs. They don't have any. There's nothing there. There's no point for me to draw legs, and they just hide them by putting them all the way down here. I need to calm down. I'm sorry. If Peanut did have legs, they'd probably have like weird cow legs because I like fan art that looks like that. And also I gave Peanut a tail. But it's not here because I wanted to animate it and I don't know how. How do you feel about Smokey and Snowy doing a romantical thing on you side? I think those freaks.
My knees are weak. I found the perfect woman.
Need to keep that to themselves and not have me see that all the time. Rank your friends from best to worst. Number 1, Smokey. Number 2, everybody else. Number 3, Milkway. What are your pronouns? Do you still have the Moobloom head? I'd go by they, she pronouns. Heavy preference on the they. And yes, it sits in my closet all day, every day, because it was too big to bring on the plane with me to VidCon. What's your favorite game? And what do you think is the most overrated game? Oh god, I hate to be that guy, but I did not like That's Not My Number. To be fair, I was never any good at games like that, especially like Papers, Please, but I even tried to do a recording of it, and I just never understood the hype. People just really wanted to fuck that milkman, I guess. Okay, this script is already getting long and probably dragging on, so I'm going to have to end it here. Sorry to anybody's comments that I didn't get through. There were a lot. If you want your question to be answered, as long as it's not odd and strange, put it in the comments under this video and I'll be sure to reply to as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys get some food, get some water, and get some sleep if you need it because I love you, and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye! Mwah!